continue to improve every day. That's something that the coaches tell us every day, that we need to come out and focus on the little things to be able to turn those into the big differences in the game.
As far as you specifically, is there anything they've told you?
Just continue to work on the mental aspect of the game. There's always room to improve there. So, being able to prepare just a little bit more or be a little bit more mentally ready for the game.
As far as mentally, was the bye week a nice break for you? Did you get to go home at all?
Yeah, I didn't end up going home, but a couple days off from everything was pretty nice. Just being able to focus on some schoolwork, was a nice break.
Nate, how much work did you do with some of the younger receivers, specifically the freshmen, and what did you guys work on during the bye week?
Just work on the basic things of the offense. Continue to build that base so we can continue to put in more complex plays and concepts. So we worked a lot. We worked really hard. Sunday through Wednesday, and then the coaches gave us a couple days off after that.
What exactly? I mean, as far as is it specific routes, concepts? Is it alterations? I mean, what maybe were you guys thinking about?
I think all of the above. Obviously just being able to go back and then polish up some plays that we hadn't ran in a while, or work on some new concepts that we had just put in or are thinking about putting in.
The three new freshmen all seem to be very talented in different ways. What are some of their strengths, maybe specifically with Smith, Marset, Brandon, and then also with Max?
Max runs good routes. He's going to do what he's asked to do. So he's always going to run good routes and get open. Amir is super fast. He can stretch the field. So we try to take advantage with that. And then Brandon can just be a mismatch with some D-backs. He's a big guy. So just being able to get him one-on-one, give him a chance to make a play.
What have you been told about? I know the deep ball's been brought to you several times. You have hit some that people aren't necessarily giving you credit for, but in what ways do you work on that? And is it just simply judging the timing? Maybe one receiver's faster than another, and that sort of thing.
Yeah, I mean that's part of it, but also being able to read the defense. If you read it wrong and you come back to it late, maybe you think you have to throw it a little bit farther and end up overthrowing the ball. But just again going back to practice, just repping them in practice is what we've tried to do and continue to work on.
What have you learned from? You've got a couple road games under your belt now, and you got this one this week. What have you kind of learned from the first few experiences?
Just relax and have fun. You can't treat it any different than a home game. Obviously with the environment being a little more hostile, you got to be able to relax and just keep yourself calm and poised. Not just for yourself, but for the whole offense. I think just being able to show an even demeanor is something that will allow the offense to operate at a high efficiency.
A little bit of change of pace, but you played a year with CJ. He got a lot of action Sunday in the NFL. What were your thoughts on that? Did you see any of the game?
I didn't see any of the game, but I got the updates on my phone. So just being able to obviously, I'm happy for him that, he put in a lot of time and he worked super hard at his craft. So, just for him to be able to have that opportunity and obviously do something with it is pretty special.
What's unique about Northwestern they present?
They're just super big. Their defense is really big and physical. So, we're just trying to match the intensity that they bring. They play super hard. So we're just doing all we can to prepare for that, and then obviously match that on Saturday.
They've had some issues in their secondary, injuries, that sort of thing. Do you see something that you can maybe get in the pass game this weekend?
I think that just is still up for the coaches to decide. We haven't installed everything that we're going to yet, so just going back to the game plan. If they continue to see things that they want to put in, then we'll do that.
How much did you deal in the bye week with blitz? Different looking at the blitz. It seems like the teams have kind of focused in on doing that to you guys.
Yeah, we obviously in practice we have blitz periods, so just continuing to work those into practice in the bye week is what we did, and just maybe spend a little more time on those, expanding those periods a little bit, just really focusing on the technique and fundamentals of what we have to do to be able to pick up those blitzes.
Brian said last week that he thought you saw more in 6 games than a lot of quarterbacks see in Did you notice that? Did you go back and look at the tape and see all the different looks you were getting and kind of get a better understanding of that?
Yeah, you know, obviously with obviously myself, first year I'm playing. You know, some defensive coordinators are going to try to make you, you know, nervous or try to make a mistake. So, you know, yeah, we saw a lot of looks, and you know, I think we saw every blitz that we see from our defense, you know, I mean, all year in 6 weeks. So, I mean, you know, we saw a bunch of different looks. But, again, with game planning and studying film and being able to recognize them, you know, I think overall we did a pretty good job at being able to pick them up and, you know, get into good plays. So, but there's always room to improve on that.
Brian used the word efficiency a lot when he talked last week, and then you used that word just like 5 minutes ago. Is that kind of being drilled in, or had it already been drilled into you guys that you guys need to get ahead of the chain?
Yeah, I think, I mean, it has been and it will continue to be. Right. So, yeah, you know, obviously our run efficiency is a little bit low, and we want to continue to build on that. So, you know, obviously just being able to run the ball efficiently on first down or even pass it on first down efficiently, you know, being able to get into second and short, you know, is what we're trying to do and build on.
When it's second